Hello everyone, this is Super Remix here with another unboxing video today. I hope everyone's doing okay and still keeping themselves busy in these uncertain times and all that. Well, I guess how you define fun, well, whatever you do to try and keep yourself distracted basically. I myself are doing okay. I'm doing better than I was before, so yeah, I've basically just been trying to do some more creative things. And something in regards to that actually, I've got coming up. It's a little expansion of something I've been doing on Twitter for those who've been following me. But enough about that. What you're here today, the reason you're here today I should say, is this right here. Now unlike a good chunk of my other boxes, this chap right here came from Forbidden Planet, which is a UK based store. You can see the top of the scissors. Hold on. What I'm going to try and do is just raise it just a little bit. Okay, cool. And then just crack this thing open. Yeah, I paid a bit more than I would have liked, but considering this was actually in the UK versus actually having to try and import, at the very least, Her Majesty's Revenue and Customs is not a thing, which is honestly refreshing. Okay, very, very crudely opening this. Okay, just getting this end here. Okay, and then out it's just gonna go. It's just gonna go pretty bad. Let's see. There we go. Alright, let's see. Knowing my luck, it's going to be the very bottom. And memes aside, nobody likes seeing another one's bottom. Alright, so... Oh, we're good. We are good. It's the right way up. Fantastic. You know, I'm just going to put this paper on the back chair. Okay, and then... Okay, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Right, and the moment of truth. The SH Monsterarts Mothra and Rodan King of the Monsters set. Alright, let's nab them out and let's take a closer look at the box, shall we? Ooh, got some Forbidden Planet miscellaneous stuff in there. Bring the camera down a notch. There we go. Perfect. So it is a nice looking box. It is a bit more flavoursome than recent Monsterarts boxes. It's got the nice contrast going on here. I mean, there's a bit of a, there's a little bit of like a little dent chip here, but honestly, who am I to complain? You know, during these times, and I rather the figures themselves just be housed and secured and all that stuff. The only thing that I'm not too happy with, which I've seen with previous unboxing and Monsterarts reviews of this guy, is that Rodan's mouth on the final figure doesn't seem to open as wide as this picture indicates here. So, alright, now for the smaller tape scissors. Now, and honestly, I just got the set for Rodan because the Rodan actually was quite nice. I had the NECA, but it didn't really do much for me, and it came with a wonky wing. So I'm hoping this will be somewhat of an improvement. I much prefer the sculpt on the SH Monsterarts Rodan, SH Monsterarts, not Hearts, Rodan anyway. Okay. All right, come on. Ooh, it's like holding a pizza box. Oi! Right, wow, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be, especially Rodan. Alright. Oh, whoa. That is one very disturbing game of operation, I must say. Okay, so it's a nicely sized tray, and we got our two burbs here, as you would say. The Mothra is bigger than I thought it would be. Alright. Let's turn them around. Get a good look at the front. Now I'm curious to see what Rodan's eyes are going to look like. Well, only one way to find out. So we're gonna do Mothra first. Are these taped? Are they taped? Nope. Nope, just comes straight off. That's quite nice. Yeah. It's really nice when Tamashii actually does just the trays without any tape. It just makes these unboxings so much more straightforward. Let's get rid of that for the paint transfer anymore. Okay. Right, and then let's take a look at Mothra first. Bit scrawny. Not really much articulation. The joints are tight. I know in Steve's review he mentioned that some of the joints got stuck because of paint. But so far, seemingly okay. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, that's alright. That one's okay. That one's okay. And give it a moment. Okay, that's a better view. Sorry about my ginormous wall sausage fingers. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Go on, I want to be careful because I'm not very trusting of the plastic on her legs, so that's okay. But like I said, I wasn't really after the set for the Mothra anyway, but not bad, not bad. I will say that the overall the neck on Mothra's better, but the problem I had with mine was its wings just drooped immediately out of the package. So I don't really have any plans for this Mothra, so it's just a case-by-case basis, I guess. At least none of the joints are stuck. Ooh. Yeah, the wing decals are okay. Oh. Let's see, hope that doesn't come too blurry. Okay, and now the big, angry Mexican bird himself. Oh, that's a very pleasant view, going back to what I was saying about bums. Okay. Ooh, actually no, that's a bad idea. What have we got for a Rodan here? Okay, the eye looks okay on that side. Hang on. Let me... Not in the frame, am I? Okay, I can't tell if the eyes on mine are okay or... Hang on, let me... Camera! And that's much better. So I can't tell if the eyes are okay or not. So... I'm going to have a proper look at it later. Now for the wings. Oh. Camera up. Focus again. Okay, there we go. Alright, so. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. Now that's kind of what I'm looking for. Now for the other one. May have to work into a little bit, but it's not terrible. Like I'm being very cautious of Tamashii joints lately, especially stuck ones, because I got the... Yeah, that's a bit stiff. It's a bit stiff. I got the Figure Arts Gamora not long ago, and the joint in its right thigh just completely sheared off somehow. I don't know how that happened, but yeah, I ain't taking any chances with these. Especially considering I paid a bit extra for this one. But, you know, considering what both Mothra and Rodan go for online at the moment, and import charges and stuff, I rather, you know, take my chances, spend a little bit extra if it means just actually getting this in the UK. Right now, let's see, can I pull a Biolante? And what I mean by that is, am I able to widen the mouth any further? How much can I cheat? Actually, not bad, not bad, not bad. I was actually able to get it out a lot more than I thought it would. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. Alright, I'm going to have to work the wings. I'm going to be very cautious of these because they're not terribly tight, but I'm getting a bit of an odd feeling about this. So I may have to have a little tinker around at some point. But I do like the sculpt of this thing. It looks great. And once again, this pretty much is the reason anyone's going to be buying this Monsterarts set. Right, yeah, what I want to know is, because I can just about do this one, but I want this one. Okay, there we go. See, this for me is the, that and the neck. You cannot, there we go, you cannot get the wings as high on the necker. You just can't. The neck only just about, so the necker just goes like that. Doesn't go much higher, but with this you can just get a little bit extra, but it makes all the difference. I mean, if I ever do actually properly get into stop motion again, if I ever find a way to get this Rodan flying convincingly, then this little bit higher, this little bit extra height, it does make a bit of a difference. He's just swooping in. He's seen a nice big fat juicy dolphin, and he's going for it. Now, can he go back any further, or am I? There we go. Now we're talking. Whee! Okay, I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to get the stand set up. Okay, so I was doing a bit of fiddling around with Rodan off screen, and I noticed a few things that don't quite sit right with me. First and foremost, the plastic on the head area, especially with the two horns, I guess, are quite soft. So I imagine if there was quite a lot of stress if it fell, that would warp. So not exactly the biggest fan of that, and also the articulation in this wing here is kind of okay. This one, the joints are just creaking all over the place, so I might try and apply a hairdryer to that, because I kind of did get flashbacks to the Gamora I mentioned. Not great. So, all things considered, what I paid for, I honestly would have rather imported, but considering the circumstances, that and not having to pay customs, it is quite nice that this is an option. And I can't fault for implanting it in any shape or form. You know, like the wing there, that's more Bandai HMRC's thing. But that aside, the sculpt on Rodan is really good. Mothra, kind of 50-50. The wings are kind of okay at the moment. I probably would have paid less for these, but the bootlegs are kind of going about at the moment, and after watching a few videos on those, I much rather get this. It just means I'm going to have to try and tinker around with things. Tinker around with a few of the joints or a bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to do much with Mothra, to be honest, so we'll just go from there. Just real quick, one of the things I actually did really like about King of the Monsters is Rodan design. If there's one thing, if there's one thing that film did good on, it's Rodan's design. As for Rodan's character, that's just me though. That's just me. Now on to some quick size comparisons. Okay, so here's a little quick size comparison of the Monsterverse Monsterarts Mothra riding atop of the SH Monsterarts Lava from the original Mothra Lava and Batra Lava set. They're going for scale here, so I can't really say if this is accurate or not, but considering how small the Monsterverse Mothra is, I say this is a pretty good match. And here's the Monsterverse Monsterarts Rodan next to the Monsterarts Biollante. Yeah, Rodan's pretty wide, but safe to say that even with Biollante around, it's still not small, but it seems about right to me. And the funny thing is, until they may do a Showa 56 Rodan, this is still bigger than the Fire Rodan that Tamashii released nearly 10 years ago now. That's about 8 years, nearly 8 years ago now. That's pretty crazy to think about. And just for funsies, placing the Monsterarts Rodan coming out of a paper mache volcano, which I brought from Hobbycraft. It's quite a good match, actually. If I can just get a bit closer. Dramatic reveal. Rodan. Yeah, it's actually quite a nice fit. And I had another go at this wing here. The joint at the front connecting the main wing is better than the joint actually connecting into the main body, so I think that's the joint I'm going to have to work with. Excuse the lighting in the kitchen, it's not exactly very reflective. It would have been nice if there was like the magma effect on the bottom of Rodan's wings, but if they ever decide to release a special colour version, it's Bandai, it's not something they wouldn't do. Who knows? So, all in all, it's an okay set. I wouldn't have paid as much as I would have paid for it, but considering Forbidden Planet and everything, and if I got these imported, they probably would have been hit by customs anyway. That's not a bad deal breaker. And anything on these figures, I can't really pin Forbidden Planet for. That's more down to Tamashi. The sculpt on Rodan's really good. I'm actually okay with the paint job. It's got some nice black highlights in there. The Mothra is just the Mothra, really. It's more of an accessory, just like the stands they come with. I'm going to try working on that inner wing joint, see if I can uncreak it, because I do not want a repeat of the SH Figure Arts Gamora. So, thanks for joining me. I did the best I could with my dialogue, despite the fact none of this is scripted. And I'm hoping the next video will be better than this one. Again, not a bad set. I am just slightly disappointed, but at the end of the day, I am happy that I didn't have to pay customs fees, because I imagine they would have had a field day. So, if any of you are interested in picking these up, try and get them as close to MSRP as possible. So, Monsterarts, Jungle, any of those two sites in particular. If you see this set there on any of those two sites for cheap, go for them. Yeah, again, I can't fault Forbidden Planet, but I would definitely not pay as much as I did to get these two if I had to import them. So this is Subato Remix signing out with enough gibberish for one day, and I hope you're all doing okay. Just keep yourselves distracted and just do the best you can in these uncertain times, and I will catch you next time. This is Subato Remix signing out. Bye bye.